And here it comes. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, the hits just keep on coming here. You see the highlighted column right there. That's 6 against them already, and we're just in the second inning.
Drew Butera stands in. First and second here with nobody out. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second.
Right, now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning. But once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Reiner towards second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Liner toward right center. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. Around third and being waved on home. And to score is the runner from first. It's 7-0.
And already we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high-fly ball where no one could reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket shot, and it's going to wind up driving in another run.
Floyd Rigdon is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work a few innings here. On the ground to the left side. On it goes right through him into left field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. David Ortiz steps into the box.
David Ortiz.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot for David Ortiz. His first homer here in the series as the blowout continues. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number
Coming to the plate again, Frankie Montas, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Costa ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as this lead got even wider.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Drew Butera.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Into the box now, Juan Lozano, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. 1-1, here it is. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Got to figure these guys are just licking their chops right now.
Yeah, it seems like every pitch has been in the zone this inning. It's been hit hard.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Steve Luis will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Ready now, Chang-Ho Ju. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Floyd Rigdon will step in now as he'll get a chance to swing the bat here in the World Series.
Yeah, and remember, thanks to the National League winning the All-Star game, no DH in games 1 or 2, or 6 or 7 if we go that far.
Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Boy, tough and a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Carlos Gonzalez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Stepping in now, Trace Thompson. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Settling in now, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Costa. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 11-0. Tim Cutliff is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Jason Hara will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 34.
Enrique Vasquez digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. David Ortiz is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Hara is there for it. 1 away.
Look, this should have been a leadoff walk, but for whatever reason, he decides to let it fly on 3-0, and instead of looking at ball 4, winds up as an easy out.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
The
Pitcher, Frankie Montes, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he's back standing. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Jock Peterson stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A., but they lead it 11-0. Martin Reyna will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Alberto Costa will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. KC down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. So standing in, Drew Butera, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Got him. Digging in, Juan Lozano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Carlos Gonzalez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
He pulls this one into right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trace Thompson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 11-0. Alex Guerrero will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop,
Steve Luis will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Chang-Ho Ju is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's full now, 3-2.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Back to the mound and off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Lewis Williams will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Jorge Polanco will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Gonna be a tough play. A quick out number 1.
First baseman number 30.
David Ortiz will stand in, as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Evan Longoria. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. Frankie Montas steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and the right-hander get loose.
Costa moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series as the blowout continues. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Into the box now, Alex Guerrero. Hit hard to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's popped up in this inning alone. And you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Carlos Gonzalez stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Tim Cutliff will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Jason Hara stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Royals go down 1-2-3, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Ryan Mazul will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Here's the 1-1 delivery. On the ground to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
The batter, second baseman.
Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners going. Belted high and deep into right center. Jew racing back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series as this lead got even wider. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Line toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Now in the box, Evan Longoria, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Cutliff is up with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Even with the big lead, it still doesn't hurt to play good fundamental baseball. So he's able to get his man up at third here with 1 out with that grounder to the right side.
Frankie Montas will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Jock Peterson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Way outside. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Drew Butera steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
He's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
And this will be put away easily for the out. Martin Reyna will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. And that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Got him! 4 outs away from his date with history. Alberto Costa will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. KC down in order. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Howie Cordova will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Ground ball left side. Hara takes it in, and a rather easy first out.
The right fielder,
Carlos Gonzalez will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
The batter, second baseman, Jorge.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. David Ortiz stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Jew looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. David Ortiz, a 2-run home run. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, you talk about guys that have hit 3 home runs in a World Series game. Well, it's a pretty short conversation. Let's see, you got Babe Ruth, Reggie Jackson, Albert Pujols, Pablo Sandoval did it as well. And now this man right.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Steve Luis will stand in to start off the ninth here with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You've just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Chang-Ho Ju will stand in now, and on the mound with the no-hitter a thing of the past, the focus has to turn to finishing this one off.
Yeah, they'll let him keep going to try to maybe get that one-hit shutout. But he's got to be careful to avoid a letdown right here because he's not home yet.
Luis Cordova will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Struck him out, and a new record, 21 strikeouts in this one.
He bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. He's done what he's needed to do.
Tim Cutliff will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Yimi Garcia will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So that just about does it for EK, Psycho.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. The Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-3.